Good morning. I'm Joseph Pareti, and have been focusing on machine learning and deep learning with the purpose of building a startup. Today, I want to talk to you about my machine learning activities in the context of HPC Square, which is a group of HPC and artificial intelligence experts that join forces to provide consulting services. We have the right skills and the right team, and we will source more staff as needed on a project basis, depending on the business and to respond to the requirements. Artificial intelligence was not new for me, so I started working on an expert system in the 80s. While I was with SKF, the application was a rolling bearing application, and at that time we used rule-based systems to capture human knowledge, human expertise. And in my case, it was a backward chaining algorithm that starts from a conclusion and triggers rules in order to conclude, to reach that conclusion, and until a human input or a computer input is required for the input. After that, I spent many years working on high performance computing, and especially vector and parallel computing for manufacturing industry applications. Today we have big data, and and we can learn from data rather than coding, right? So this is what I've been doing starting in 2018, focusing on AI for high performance computing applications. So my first project was on predictive maintenance to predict failure of equipment in service. And I worked on this together with Microsoft and with Uber Cloud, which is a provider of cloud services for the HPC customers. So the goal was to use available code from Microsoft and make it work on the Azure cloud from Microsoft. So at that time, there were not many predictive maintenance applications, but in a few years, the number of applications have increased dramatically. And the point in time when we did with this, it was a win-win proposition because it was a way to demonstrate the value of machine learning for Uber Cloud customers, and for myself, it was a learning experience. During the coronavirus pandemic, I did a lot of e-learning. So I enrolled in several courses with Udacity and Coursera.com, learning machine learning algorithms and unsupervised learning, supervised learning, deep networks, convolutional neural networks, PyTorch, um, and um, and at the same time, I attended many online conferences. So within my training, the biggest challenges were on data cleaning and data preparation. For example, I worked on a project on clustering customer segments with many missing values, not a number values. So I had to do several things like removing records that were not um good enough for the purpose of the analysis, imputing missing values, deciding which variables are important in order to conclude specific conclusions in the project. And so this was the biggest value, the biggest challenge, which I'm going to explain a little bit more in a subsequent slide deck. So the next slides will explain in some more detail my challenges. And also for a deeper conversation, I encourage all of you to get in touch with us for a discovery workshop, an initial conversation in order to allow our team to focus and evaluate on your business needs. Thank you.